Good morning. Good morning. On January 6th, Donald Trump urged a violent mob to attack the United States Capitol and the people inside it. It's not subject to interpretation. This is a fact. There's no doubt that he would do it again, and why I've said from this podium that he represents a clear and present danger to democracy. His comments over the weekend suggesting that if he were to lose the election, there would be a bloodbath in this country should be taken both literally and seriously. He doesn't belong anywhere near the Oval Office, and don't just take our word for it. The former vice president, his former chief of staff, his former defense secretary, and his former secretary of state all agree. And let's be clear, the dysfunction we see today, taking a vote to avoid a government shutdown for the fifth time in this Congress, is because the Republican Party has sold out lock, stock, and barrel, and because Donald Trump and MAGA extremism continue to permeate under this dome.
Americans have had enough of Joe Biden and far-left Democrats' anti-American energy policies. Since his first day in office, Joe Biden has destroyed American energy independence. He canceled the Keystone Pipeline, killing thousands of jobs, and launched an unprecedented war on American energy. Joe Biden has forced America to rely on foreign adversaries like Russia and Iran, and left American families to foot the bill for skyrocketing energy costs due to this unwanted far-left agenda. From the gas station to the grocery store, American families are hurting. Gas prices are once again on the rise, and in my district in upstate New York, which relies heavily on home heating oil, sky-high utility and heating costs are crushing families, increasing by over 80% in the last 3 years. Joe Biden created this energy crisis, and the American people know it.
House Republicans know the value of American energy, but President Biden obviously does not. And it's such a stark contrast. I think about this all the time. Compare the Trump administration with the Biden administration. I was here as a freshman in 2017, and we had not begun the Congress, but just maybe a few weeks into it. And President Trump came to visit the House Republican Conference. And I remember so vividly when he began to talk about American energy, which was a main theme for him, as you know, in his campaign and in his administration. And he said, we don't want to talk about energy independence anymore. We want American energy independence. We want to talk about American energy dominance. And he introduced the term, and we applauded, and he achieved it. We were a net exporter, of course, of energy just after the first 2 years of that administration, and that continued. And then Joe Biden came to office. And as it was noted, just on the first day in the Oval Office, he began to wage war on our own energy industry.